we checked out the house that sits over the hole. The windows have been painted over from the inside, and the door's locked currently. So we didn't smash a window or force open a door or anything. But
Is the way to the sewers clear?
No. If you got a backhoe, maybe.
Okay.
You guys stare at the crater for a while.
I continue spellcasting. Or attempting to. Rah, 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 rah.
He's moonwalking back there. It shows a lot of scenes with you guys, well, you two staring at the thing, Matt in the background. And the camera does the big slow pan around.
so, how much bat rope is there?
Should be enough.
All right. Do you have lock? Did you want to try and open up the door at the house, Doc, so we can then use the bat rope to climb down? Or, I mean, do we actually want to go into the sewers here, I suppose, is the other question. Since this place has been blown to the crap.
It shows Doc Fulton having a flashback when he was Robin with Batman, and they were like walking using that bat rope. And then it shows like the camera pans out and they're actually walking on a building level, but making it look like they're going down.
From what I remember when we came here and the bunker was fully secure, the tunnels itself were very, very bad. In fact, Scott got caught in there for many, many hours because there was like a cave-in. So now that the building's being blown up, I'm guessing they're very unstable. If still there at all.
All right.
Which is sucky because it's either going to be a fucking really long walk back or another 40 quid taxi, which will pretty much waste all of our money.
If we could get a taxi out here.
It shows like as he says that you hear "Ah," and then tumbleweed blows by. You guys look around like "Ah."
And definitely everything here has like been looked through because I could see him having a cache here of some kind. Like
It's either been blown up or looted are your guesses, or both. Possibly at the same time. It's hard to tell. You're not
from
really.
within or from without.
Pardon?
Like the explosions that happened here, were they like? Did they look like they came from inside of whatever like hiding holes things they're in, or not?
Give me a demolitions roll.
Got it by half.
Your guess is that this is the I think I'm going to die or I'm feeling paranoid. I'll hit my special destroy fortress button. And also with making it half, he obviously didn't have the skill, but when you buy enough explosives and just blowing the fuck out of it is your only objective, the skill can slip if you're willing to just pack that shit like you're playing Minecraft.
Okay, so in that same vein of thinking then, since he didn't really have the skill to be really awesome about it, is there anywhere like that looks like the rock wall that could be fake rock wall? Because that was part of what we did on the outside.
Now that's been definitely blown to shit. I mean, there may be some salvageable stuff, but you need a backhoe or something like that just to get to it. It is completely inaccessible from here. Whatever was accessible, if there was anything accessible, may have been looted, or perhaps people just came out in order to leave footprints in order to confuse and frustrate homes. It's hard to say.
Okay.
As they normally do in the desert. It's always good to get out and wander around. This is where having backup plans really pays off, you think. Because you're watching the sun, you hear a distant coyote howl.
I don't care about walking back.
Mm. Yeah, if you don't mind following the rest of the day, you can definitely be back in the city.
Well, that's we really got much of a choice, haven't we?
Cut to nighttime in Gotham City. A thin rain oozes down onto the rotten streets, the cracked sidewalks underfoot. Fortunately, you guys look tough and or crazy enough that you're pretty much left alone, but you are dressed in your disguises. Matt, you're thinking that you'd like to patch up the disguises a little bit, you know, because you keep them up and stuff. They should be good for another day or two, but your professional ethics are saying, you know, when comfortable, I wouldn't mind putting another layer of varnish on it.
Good.
So you guys are back in the city. It's nighttime again.
It is the right time.
Yes. What do? You're wandering the streets of Gotham at night. You see a couple of people talking to each other on the street, and one of them's like, "So I don't have to go into work tomorrow. Why is that?" "Well, apparently my building got firebombed by, you know, the nocturne guy, and you know, so we don't have to go into work." "You lucky bastard." "Yeah, pity that the boss died." Ha 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 ha, etc.
All right. So because the police apparently are getting dumber and corrupt, do we want to go check out the apartment to see if there's, and also time's passed, I don't know if they'll have anybody watching it anymore.
Well, I was going to say, give me an evidence analysis roll. You're not sure if they've gotten that dumb yet.
Actually, those two guys talking, I say, excuse me, have you heard the current news on Nocturne?
Oh, what did he do this time?
I don't know. I was wondering if you could tell me.
Last I knew, he was fighting the juggler, and they were just laying a swath of devastation. I'll tell you what, insurance companies are trying some new underhanded shit, though. They're trying to get all of the fucking superheroes and supervillains to be reclassified as deities.
Wow.
Yeah.
Force majeure, huh?
Exactly. They want all that shit to be act of God, and then they don't have to pay out, the bastards. Oh, I hate them so much. If I ever became a superhero or a supervillain, I'd definitely fuck up the insurance company offices.
Anti-insurance man.
Anti-insurance. They both nod. So, are you a superhero or a supervillain? They look at your soggy-ass newspaper.
No, just a mild-mannered reporter.
They both give you their name and spelling to hope that you get it right in the newspaper.
I'd like to write it down. Thanks, chaps.
They nod. Oh, I think he was from somewhere else. It sounded foreign to me, etc.
/neg60 for the evidence analysis roll.
I was just like, wonder what's going on with that. Right, you're thinking that it would definitely be risky. Possible, but risky.
Yeah, that's all right. I was just trying to work out places we might be able to go in.
Oh, well, I mean,
didn't really set up too many stashes of locations here.
I was going to say, if you wanted into sewers, you go to Dye Skate Park. That's the easiest one.
And I wasn't necessarily thinking the sewers. I was just thinking somewhere where we could squat for the night.
You bums. You used to have a mansion. Now look at you, bums.
Just because we killed a bunch of people.
Yes.
I said, Kids at home, pay attention. This is what happens when you kill a bunch of people.
That's right.
Hmm. All right. So where to, chaps?
Why don't we sell? Let's sell some gold so we can stay somewhere decent and continue
Yeah.
on.
All right. Sounds good. I'm sure pawn shops, especially in this type of the way Gotham's turning, there'll be 24-hour pawn shops around.
No
So
problem. You guys good
all
at,
the villains can trade in their ill-gotten gains.
you guys go to a 24-hour pawn shop and strip joint.
Ooh.
It does both. Unfortunately, the strippers aren't the kind of people you really need to see on stage. But yeah, how much gold do you want to give them? How much gold do you carry around? It's kind of heavy.
I have 10 gold coins.
They each weigh like an ounce.
Yep.
Let's see. And he's like, I'm not really sure on the purity and stuff. They look pretty pure, but I'll give you, I don't know, 100 each.
Alex, do you want to haggle? Yes, I know. I'm putting him at risk, considering how you've done this previously. But...
I think you're well undercutting the value here. I will bargain with you, sir.
Come on, folks.
For the crit.
Right. You got 600 each.
Beautiful.
So you've got $6,000. Yeah.
I'll give him mine too.
The guy he doesn't have infinite money. He's just given $6,000. He's looking at you like,
Oh, okay, that's fine. As long as we have capital to
you
fucking
have
do
a lot of capital now.
Yeah, yep. We
Fine.
can go get a not.
I was
Sorry.
really expecting him to fumble, go, why don't you just keep him? Fuck
That's
it.
what happened last like 3 times, remember?
Which is awesome.
He gave me loads of stuff to sell, and I was like giving it out for 3. He's like,
Yeah, it was about 50 grand worth of stuff that you fumbled multiple times on.
See, you need to give me like gold and stuff, not electrics. If you give me electrics, I'm just going to give them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got all the money from his safe, basically. He's
Lovely.
like, I did show my wife about these magic beans. Yeah, I mean, he's still gonna make a little profit, maybe, but not fucking much. He liked his 100 per price better. But anyway, so yeah, you've got money. What kind of hotel would you like? Would you like something nice, or do you want like the one you stayed in last night that somebody sleeps on the shitty couch and it smells like smoke and stuff?
Yeah, we this might have to last us a while, so.
Yeah, but
depending
couch,
on
I don't care.
Yeah, so depending on what is open,
lots of shit open. You can get
so we'll get
room that you had before for $50.
Sorry, no, I wasn't talking about hotel. I meant so Alex can get some gear to fix up our disguises.
Those businesses are maybe closed. Actually,
Walmart is open 24/7.
Walmart.
Yeah, that was my concern. Was that things that we're familiar with may not exist anymore because of the whole Gotham thing disappeared.
The thing is, why am I actually in disguise? And why am I not just?
Because you're newspaper man.
No, but I mean, I wasn't disguised when all of this shit went on.
Yes,
because you're a known associate. You were a B-list actor, known associate. So if you get spotted and identified, people say, "Hey, that's Alex Kinley. Wasn't he a B-lister? Wasn't he associates with the Injustice League?"
It doesn't mean that I was part of the whole setup. I mean, I could go back into acting. I could make some money for us.
Yes, true.
Yeah,
you're probably a person of interest by the police in question.
I would have to stay away from you guys, which would fuck the whole adventure up, though. So.
Awkward. So,
I wouldn't mind somehow getting in touch with Elliot to get the lawyers to start looking into what the story is with us, especially with the fact that they don't have any evidence anymore.
I actually asked real cops about that and what would happen and stuff, and got some interesting answers.
Okay.
But let's see. As far as the high end hotels,
like a
like
2-star hotel.
oh, okay. I was gonna say you get top end for like $500. 2-star, you probably get something pretty nice with at least 3 beds in it, clean, not smelling.
Yeah.
For like $100.
Yep, that's fine. Do that.
Great.
We don't need upmarket, and we don't know when we might need the money for something.
Are you sure? You just don't feel as fresh unless you have somebody, putting chocolates on your pillows.
Well,
That's quite all right.
Unless Jim and Mrs. Parapet are here waiting on us, it just doesn't feel right wherever we stay.
True. But it's always fun to watch Chris order 8 extra pillows so he can get the chocolates. So anyway, right, it's kind of gray outside, so you've had a good night's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's moving into twilight. You guys go and pick up the stuff that Alex needs in order to touch up the stuff. I don't really need a roll for it. He touches it up. Mark off $200. You've got a basic disguise kit, Alex. It's like a large fishing tackle box. Basic disguise kit. You would buy a theater supply place. Yeah. And mark off $50 in assorted taxi rides and shit.
Yep. And I'll mark off another, what did we say it was 30? Another
$35 for breakfast. Good.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty much eating 1 meal a day, and it's breakfast, so you're stuffing yourselves silly and then starving yourselves the rest of the day.
Right. Well, not Alex, unless you can suddenly carry cash again. Did you want a bit of cash just in case you need some, Doc?
Sure.
How much do you want?
A couple hundred is fine.
All right. There you go.
Thank you.
Let Alex set it on fire for you.
Are we gonna set it on fire?
Where to?
I want to pick up a couple of burner phones as well.
All right. Yeah. Mark off another $60 in cab rides. 3 stores later, you finally find one that sells burner phones. Weird.
Mm-hmm. And how much?
We could have just went to a toll booth or a toll
booth would be a fun place to buy
a phone booth.
Phone booth, thank you.
I just wanted them not necessarily to make a call to someone particular, just so that if we need to, we've got a phone that we can use.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just so we've got a couple of phones in case we need them.
Yeah. Mark off
being stuck in the middle of the desert or something.
Mark off $20 per burner phone you would like.
Yep. I'll get 3. Just so we got. I don't know if we'll need them or use them for a while, but.
Got it. So you've got your burner phones. You're burning early nighttime. It always seems to be nighttime here.
I want to live there. What's up?
Yeah, nice. Cool.
Yeah. If you were a fucking vampire, this is the place to fucking live.
Oops, too many zeros. All right.
Oh, Chris, give me a fuel roll.
Half.
Yeah, definitely tugging this direction. You don't know how far away it is. It could be fucking Europe or something, but yeah, it's a slight tug from your triangle thing, whatever the fuck that is.
It's pulling to the west, to the northwest.
I want to use the glasses and analyze this.
Sure, give me a willpower times 3 roll as you put on your glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Mark off a charge.
Yep.
And yeah, you could see like a thin line going on. Give me an analyze magic. Yeah,
Got it.
it's like going that way. Okay, there's one other component to this, and it does some sort of personal alteration to the wielder.
The wielder?
Well, the person who has
Whoever's wielding it, whoever has it.
What does it like?
personal alteration of some sort.
So I have spellcraft. Can I roll my spellcraft to see if I can figure out what kind of spell it is?
Sure, at half, because you've only got half of whatever this. Fuck
Correct.
you. You think that it makes you into a tall mecha version of yourself, or yeah.
All right, so
So this makes me could become Ultraman. Excellent.
Possible. Yeah.
So at least it's not one where you need 5 other people or 4 other people.
Right? No Voltron action, because that'd be weird.
Mhm.
Yes.
Especially since we never have 5 people at once.
That would
That's
be
right.
the best magic item ever.
Yeah, Voltron.
But there is a
or...
Voltron that has 3 robots, so I mean, it's not very popular here, but it does exist.
God
All
damn.
right. I was thinking that or Power Rangers, but yes.
Yeah, if you had the other piece of whatever this thing is, then you could definitely tell more about it. But you could call the spell either supersize or embiggen me.
Gotcha.
Well, that sort of leads on to one of the things I was thinking to do, which is why we came here, is research the item. And what's the sun? Whatever it was. Where's my notes?
Cut to the library. Everybody give me a library research roll so that you can ignore anything else.
The people of the Sun Mountain.
Yes.
Library. Nope. Oh, it fell by 2. Bummer.
You
I
failed?
made mine.
Yeah,
Oh.
fell by 2.
Did you make it by anything special, Chris, or just made
Negative
it?
30.
Oh, that's good enough for me. Right. Okay. Him knowing which Indian tribe was having this and stuff makes it a lot easier. The people of Sun Mountain were overrun in a heroic cavalry charge led by Major Zebediah Othello Graham. Many people managed to flee. Later, the survivors were, quote, safely corralled in a reservation. Here, I'll copy paste that name for you. And the reservation is, of course, in Colorado. Making it half, you believe that this is the... Hold on a second. Find the name here.
Graham, not Graham.
This you have the Triangle of Zinthar, yeah, together with the Triangle of Kreluk, it forms the Diamond of Pantheos, which you click them together, you found a picture of it, and the Triangle of Kreluk is light blue borders, and it has a dark brown, seemingly graceful woman between 2 snakes. And it unleashes the strange magical power to transform the wielder into a giant mechanical and monstrous version of themselves. And then they will wreak havoc upon the land.
Wow.
Because
Who comes up with this shit?
Well, I am supposed to be the destroyer, so I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you paste the name of the two triangles in, just so I've got them
Yes.
right?
Can do.
Since we're not somebody telling us, but we've got the books there to
Mhm.
read what it says.
Let's see. Oh, Chris, with your ability to see magic that you used earlier in your successful analysis or whoever has the other piece, the Triangle of Kreluk, you believe may be in this zone now, whether they were earlier or not, you do not know, and also may be getting closer.
Nice.
okay.
Although if you guys switch zones, then that will probably fuck with them. But you have been in the zone for a couple of days, so. And it's at that point where, as you're sitting there, some guy, like, kind of walking by, for his surprise action, he goes, pulls out a switchblade, and he's getting ready to stab Alex in the back, who's busy looking at a book and shit. Just weird. And round one, heroes are first, villains drop anything in their hands. He goes, oh, and drops the switchblade, and it goes in the floor. Wit is approved. Going through. Chris, what do you do?
Whoopsies!
Your card. Matt, if you want to stick with shaking your head, I'll give you a fucking card.
Bad guy.
What do you do?
Is that a dagger or a switchblade I see before me?
Take a card. You guys stopped him. For his round, he attempts to run away. Like, God damn it.
Get back here and fight us, damn it! What kind of bad guy are you?
Unless you guys want to get up and pursue him or beat him or whatever, he just slowly gets away.
He wasn't bald or anything.
Pardon?
He wasn't bald or anything, was he?
Bold? Bald.
Yeah, bald. Yeah, missing hair.
No, he had hair.
Right.
Does that mean he lives?
No. Olushida was described as being bald. So I was wondering if it was potentially the same individual or someone completely different.
Now,
wanting to
apparently,
kill Alex.
as far as you guys know, this guy just came here to stab the floor near Alex and leave.
Well, okay. If you don't mind using a charge, Doc.
You guys ignore him. Go back to
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I pick up the knife and I hand it to Josh. I go, oh, there you go, knife.
Gee, thanks. I'll close it and put it in my pocket.
Blade. Cool.
If you don't mind using a charge, Doc, I would be interested for you to use your glasses to look at the general public, because only spellcasters are gonna just randomly try and take my life. So maybe this insurgent of these hero powers might be actually magically based.
Well, the problem with that though is that it doesn't like stay on forever. Like it stays on for a minute.
No, but you could look around, and if everyone you're looking at, if we go to a busy street and you look around and like half of them have got like fake magic auras, then it could be that some kind of magic is leaking into this realm. But it's weird that, because I'm pretty sure that the sniper was going for me the other day as well. So it's weird. Just random people here attempting to kill me, which is normally only happens when I go to somewhere with magic users, which would make all of these people magic users, whether they realize it or not.
I'll pop a charge and look around. Like, is there a lot of people out right now?
In the library?
Oh no, we're in the library. When we go outside, I'll check it.
He looks around suspiciously. Where am I? What's going on? Best reaction to a sneak attack ever.
That was brilliant.
Whoopsie. So, right. You've got, it's almost lunchtime. You guys resist your hunger urges and such. And is there anything else you wanted to do in the library or?
All right, so we know about the whole coming together thing. Did we want to look up this Major Graham and see whether or not what happened? Because potentially he got one of the bits, one of the other triangle after the battle. Or you just the fact that we know it's you got in this pull from somewhere.
I'll wait for it. Like, I'll check a little bit later today and see if like the pull is stronger or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'll be able to tell if they're coming closer that way.
Oh yeah, yep.
So what do you want to do in the meantime? I'm assuming you don't want to just sit at the table motionless for like 8 hours until you get kicked out of the library and then check.
Right.
Did we want to call Elliot from a phone booth somewhere?
Yeah, we can see how he's doing.
And see what the go is in regards to.
And if we find a busy street with where the phone booth is, we can try out the glasses.
Yeah.
Cut to a busy street that has a phone booth.
Yay!
Yeah, I mean, you guys are competent enough to eventually find a busy street with a phone booth. You do so. And yeah, there's a lot of people walking around. There's a phone booth. There's a guy selling hot dogs, and you guys all are like, oh.
I'll buy some hot dogs.
Cool. $2 each, as many as you want.
How many hot dogs do you want, Alex?
Just one, please.
Doc?
Whiskey.
We eat and then continue with life.
Yes.
All right. So you're still there with a lot of people that you wanted, and some guy stopped in front of Alex and is just glaring at him.
Just turn around.
Give me an intimidate roll, Alex.
He might be useful checking him out with the glasses.
Intimidation, no.
What'd you say to me?
Turn around or I smack you in the face.
He has initiated combat. Deal with you, he says. And round one. Poor guy. Villains are first. Heroes get a total heal. So if anybody's wounded, you feel better. Attack is approved. The bad guy attempts to push Alex.
I tried to block. I tried to
fist block. Cool.
Fist parry.
Go for it. He goes.
I fumble.
Right, and we go to the happy fumble deck.
Are those two dancing, Doc?
It looks like it.
You good with fumble deck?
No.
Really? It's not that bad. What's the worst that could happen? This guy has no skill, you're thinking. He's just some random schmuck.
Dear fumble deck. I don't know what the fucking spell it was.
Yeah. Let's see. Alex pees on himself.
No.
Not just a little. It's like there's a fire hose inside of you. You can feel your shoes filling with piss.
That's a good one.
And you squish when you walk.
It's a defense mechanism.
Other than this horrible embarrassment, nothing else bad happens from the fumble. Go change your clothes.
Hey, it's Alex. Doesn't really help.
No, yeah, he does that way. He gets really drunk too. So, is anybody else wanting to go this round? Yeah, you just watch Alex stand there piss himself.
What was the approved action?
Attack.
No, it's all right. I'll be looking around just in case there's any cops nearby.
All right.
Don't want to get arrested or anything. Don't want to get Alex arrested or us arrested.
The bad guy gets ready to go, but then next round hits and he has to wait. So villains are first. He laughs at Alex and walks off. Ha 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 ha. He says. Ha 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 ha.
I love laughing, you bastard.
They're having a laugh off. Great.
Yes.
So, Kiss Man wins again.
Well, okay. So, what do you guys do now?
Were you going to check the crowd? Were you going to check the crowd
Yes.
out, Doc?
I pop a charge and I look around at everybody.
Willpower times 3.
Nice.
All right.
half.
And you look around, you're going to guess maybe 1 out of every 50 people or so has like some sort of magic-y thing.
Damn. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So Doc, is
Gothic.
do people of the area have a particular tinge about them, and is there any tendrils going anywhere, indicating like the influence of a new AI or an existing AI?
I think I'm guessing I know which AI.
You're not sure on the AI part, but there's no tendrils that lead to one specific place. But looking around the city with the magic things, I'm gonna need a little Sandy roll action from Chris there.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, fuck it. It's almost like the shadows that are over the city briefly coalesce into the Caped Crusader like logo thing, and you guys see him look up, and then Fulton frowns like, "Fuck you," and yeah, it's almost like the Batman influence has sunk in, but other stuff is happening here that may not be magic. You don't really understand why it's happening, but it looks like something seized onto that Batman deal and is just dry humping it into the ground for reasons. And yeah, you should probably take Alex out of here before he fucking gets actual mob forming, because there's already like the 1 out of 50 people are giving him dirty looks. People seem to be like looking over in this direction and stuff, like, oh, maybe there's somebody over there we should go beat the ass up. But a lot of none of the people look like we're dressed as superheroes or supervillains or anything. So you're not even sure that they realize that they have anything like that going. But yeah,
Okay.
you're pretty sure Alex is going to die soon, or as he prefers to be called now, Piss Man.
So I let Pissman know what's
Captain
going on.
Piss Pants.
Captain Piss Pants.
Oh, that might be a good title for this session.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay. Called Elliot.
You decide to stop with the possible rescue of Alex Kinley in order to make a phone call. Fortunately, Pete has some change. Do you guys, everybody give me a memory at half or -30 as you guys do this.
Got it.
Fumble. Aside from Alex continuing to tell you the
Great.
wrong numbers that are Elliot's numbers, he keeps telling you the wrong numbers as you're pushing buttons. He's doing the calling out the wrong numbers every button, but you guys ignore that, and you're able to remember Elliot's phone number for some reason, even though before it was just push the picture of him and it worked. You give him a call and he's like, "Hello?
Hey, Elliot, how goes?"
He makes a listen roll to try to figure shit out. He says, "Great, who's this?"
It's Doc.
Doc. He says,
Doc Fulton.
Click. It sounds like, unfortunately, he may have just found a snake at his house that was jumping at him when.
That's nice. Hey, Josh, do you want to call?
I was going to say, well, Alex is supposedly the one not wanted, so I don't.
Oh yeah, Alex, why don't you call?
Don't you think it's going to be a bit suspicious if I call immediately after you've just called?
No,
I don't
it's Elliot. Just give it a try, and then we'll bugger off.
I call him up.
Hello?
Elliot!
He makes his listen roll again. Poor dumb bastard. He goes, who is this?
Captain Piss Pants.
He hangs up.
Idiot.
Try again. I call back up.
Hello?
Elliot!
Is this Captain Piss Pants?
No!
Oh,
Alex
Alex.
Kinley.
Oh. You should go turn yourself into the police station right away.
Is that what you're saying now?
Yes.
I see. Maybe I should. Click. I think he's being listened in on.
Possibly. It wouldn't surprise me. All right.
It sounded like in his voice he... Yeah.
Yep, that's all right. Let's leave this place. Oh, Doc, do you know the number to... what's her name? I'm not sure if it's worth contacting her or not, but... Tamara Goldman, aka Danielle Garrett. Or Garrett.
Yeah.
Whether or not use one of the burners to contact her and ditch it.
Sure. I give her a call.
All right. Give me a luck roll. See if she's picking up and stuff. Oh, wait. No, this is Danielle Garrett. You get the message, the voicemail you've reached is way past full. And that hangs up on you type deal. You know, that annoying message? Oh, shit. Everybody take a card. Pete, give me a library research roll. Matt, give me a library. Everybody give me a library research roll. This is for something additional that was happening.
Yeah, half -30.
Sorry, I completely forgot about this because too much shit's going on. Apparently, there's monsters that have started dying. They're like weird parodies of humans. The strange thing is that they also have eyes in the palms of their hands. And I think I've got a picture of what one looks like here.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Everybody knows what we're talking about. Good. So yeah, and apparently they've been getting taken out through different methods. Explosion, sniper rifle is very popular, stuff like that. And let's see, for this, I think, yeah, all of you guys give me evidence analysis rolls at half or less. Half or better, rather.
Yeah.
About 8 of these monsters have been found and killed. And Matt, you are definitely like, I know that killing technique. That sounds exactly like Maddie back in the day. Joshua is like, I concur. That sounds exactly like her modus operandi. So you've now got, from what you're able to tell, an ex-replicant that is killing off these weird Pan's Labyrinth things for some reason. However, the Pan's Labyrinth monsters were also clothed in women's clothing.
How first tier is how many in the first tier, Doc, from memory? I can't recall. Was it 8 or was there more?
I don't remember.
Because it's something like 831 or something. All right, 821 or was it 1031? All right. So Maddie has taken out
a lady pushing a baby stroller, slowing down and looking at Alex with a look of hatred.
Let us leave this place before he gains another glove.
That'd be so bad.
It is very bad.
It's like you got the Elder Wand shoved up your ass. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You guys go where? Or are you just walking around the street hoping for some sort of more creative attempt at an attack?
I'll go into a clothes shop and buy some new clothes. That'll be a good start.
No problem.
And then I don't know. I don't think it's safe for me to be in this zone like other zones.
I don't think it's safe for you to be.
I'm quickly running out of zones I can actually be in safely.
I suspect low magic zones would be safer.
I might just have to go and live in Kinseyville for the rest of my life.
No, I suspect Kinleyville will be worse than here.
Well, the thing is, it's a bit of a toss-up because there's a lot of mages there, but they all love me. So
They used to love you.
oh no, they still love me.
You've been there since you've been yellow.
You guys are talking inside the clothes store.
Actually, yes, I have.
Okay.
Chris, give me a spot hidden roll as they're talking.
Got it by -60.
You notice that some clowns outside beginning to kind of form up, looking this direction.
They're making form of Countron.
Ex-CIA hounds.
No, these are a little different. Here's a picture of. Hold on.
No, he's talking about the Warriors.
No, I'm talking about these. They're all looking in at the other two talking, and you're staying there near the window looking at them. They're all like looking past you over toward where Alex is.
I burn a charge and look at them all.
Yeah. They all have like magic aptitude type thing. It's weak, but it's enough to hate on Alex, who's like, "What do you think of this suit?" And Pete's like,
Does it make my butt look big?
You have some friends outside. It's gonna get dangerous.
You bitches.
This seems to set them off. They begin charging in this direction. See also pictures.
Has anybody got trash before I've got to discard down by one, and they're all fairly decent cards I've got.
I have a reroll, skill 5, it keeps going and going, and an assistant 10.
Yeah,
the lady with the baby carriage is here too.
Assistant 10 damage, round revision, player's choice, haste, and full retrieve.
Well, what do you want to get rid of?
Let's think. I don't want to get rid of any of them now.
I got a skill 10. I was keeping it, but I could get rid of that, I guess.
I have a skill 5. I mean.
Oh yeah, give it.
Yeah. All right. I'll trade the haste. Give somebody the haste.
All right.
Somebody else needs it. Like Alex may find quite useful later on.
Oh no!
You can give it. I'll take it. Yeah.
Just because he's got dozen angry clowns charging the fucking clothing store.
All right.
So, what are you guys doing?
Running.
Out the front door toward the clowns, or
Back door.
Exit
Right.
stage left.
you guys are all rushing out the back door? Everybody, if you can give me just a sprint roll, then you should be able to gain quite a bit of distance on them, as they all have to go through the fucking thing. Mm-hmm.
So when we go out the back door, is there a dumpster?
Yes.
Well, I roll the dumpster in front of the door, and then we can just walk off.
Oh. Give me a simple strength roll to push the heavy dumpster.
Crit.
One hands it over. There you go. Yeah, clowns are.
And then I shout through the door. Your mother sucks tarnies.
You hear some screams of rage, and you hear one guy go, "Does he know Mom?" Shut up, we gotta kill his ass. So, right, you guys wander off. Where to?
To fucking Clem's, I think.
I don't know why you don't want to stay here.
Well, we're not going to get anything done at this rate now, are we?
What?
No.
Well, yeah. But on the plus side, eventually Chris's boss fight may show up.
No.
He's looking forward to that.
Probably be better taking them out there in Burlington.
Or we could. I mean, we could start hopping multiple zones and that we haven't been to,
Well, yeah.
seeing how things are there.
I'm ready for so much shit.
Well, we're back in Burlington now. If we go back to Burlington, we can always sidestep to the Wild West, like you said before. Don't mind going and have a look at that place.
Mm-hmm.
Which Wild West one you're talking about?
The women.
Yeah, all right. So we need to get clothes for there.
Yeah.
How much for the women?
Assuming it's perpetual winter there.
And don't forget, that place can be a fucking bitch to get to because you have to.
No. There was a Clems there, so we could potentially we could try with Clems first, and even if Clems is broken there, we should still be able to get there. It's just a matter of leaving there. It's going to be the annoying thing if Clems is broken beyond repair.
By the way, since one or more of you have been there a few times, the 1950s clothes, as far as keeping out the cold and shit, not great. You would like much higher tech shit.
Well, I think we quickly
fibers and shit.
We quickly get some clothes here. Just grab some stuff off the rack.
Yeah,
on the way to Clems.
Specialized cold weather clothing that's like for Arctic shit, which that is, pretty expensive, but doable here.
Yeah. So.
Is there?
Yeah.
So you guys go by a store.
Yep.
Aside from just like we want not to die of freezing to death.
Yeah. Thermal clothing.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like?
Water containers, get some food, some stuff that'll burn in the cold.
So you want to be able to camp in the cold, like tents and shit like that. Like we're gonna go walk across the Arctic type shit.
Yeah, tents and
$2 grand.
bags.
$2 grand,
right.
just boom.
So we can just get a heap of equipment for.
Get all from Burlington ordered. It'd be free.
Sorry.
Get it all ordered from the general store at Burlington. It'll be free.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't be the same quality.
Yeah. Difference of 70 years of technology advancements.
Yeah, it's the difference between like a World War I woolen greatcoat and modern day ripstop battle fatigues. So yeah, he just bought a whole bunch of shit. And you guys are hurrying out. Somebody's like, "Hey, I think he stole my wallet." You were nowhere. Right. You eventually hurry over to the clubs, a couple steps ahead of a small but persistent lynch mob.
I tend to do quick so I can run off double as fast.
You can't move twice on a haste.
All right, I can then throw something in and still run.
Yes. Great. Okay, and you guys hurry over to Clem's and go through the normal routine. And where do you tell me you want to go?
Burlington first, so we can stop.
Yep.
Stock of situation, and then.
You guys arrive in Burlington, and he takes off the things, asks you if you want to shave, and you wander off. And let's see, Pete, give me a luck roll at a quarter. If you make it by half, that gives you a different result. If you fail it, then different result.
Wow.
Great. Everything's normal here in Burlington. What could possibly go wrong?
Supplies.
Yeah. I definitely encourage that new character sheet thing because he just clicks the name of the skill and it does ding. Lovely.
To me, it's just another thing I have to have up on my screen, which makes it.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's in
the
the
only
roll
visit.
book. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, the character sheet. I mean, because we don't often make use of battle maps and stuff like that, the character sheet just can sit over the top of that bit unless you've got Roll20 narrowed right down just to show the dice rolling bit in the cards.
I've got like half screen.
Yeah, so that's the it's just a thing of screen real estate. And where you have it, and you can collapse it as well and expand it as needed.
You should show him what you're seeing on your screen with the camera or something, so he has an idea.
Oh, I've actually got it. I've got 2 monitors, so I've actually got it off on a separate monitor.
Nice.
So
That's what I should do. I'll look into it because I do have. I have 2 monitors as well. One's just way over on the side.
Cool.
but you can still do it on one monitor just as easy, and just expand collapse as needed.
Okay.
Because you can either have it it either sits within the frame of where the pictures are and the cards are, or you've got a button you click on and then it puts it into a separate frame. And when it's within frame, if you click on your name, it reduces it down to just a name. If you hide it away and expand it as needed.
The 2 ladies that we rescued, are they still
Yes.
here, or have they been taken to?
No, they're at Kinleyville. If you wanted to go there first.
Well, it's up to you. I don't mind. I was just wondering where they were.
Well, we might as well go to Kinleyville anyway. We might get cards. If you wanted to go check on them and see how they're going. And if you wanted to try your calm spell. I know what you're up to. Did you want to do that, Alex?
Imagination. Pete,
Sorry?
would you
No
like
need.
a interactive imagination after last session? You might want it.
Such
Yeah,
a sounding.
yeah, I trade you. Well, I'll trade you something. Give you the.
Well, he's got
Yeah, I'll give you-
discard one down, so you just toss
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Yeah, just trying to work out what to toss.